Hello and welcome to your Newsmax Now update. I'm John BACHMAN. Edward Snowden has now left a Moscow airport after Russia grants him refugee status, ending more than a month in limbo inside the airport's transit area. A lawyer representing Snowden said the American, who is wanted in the United States for spilling secret government information, said he had left the airport for a secure location which would remain secret. Snowden had hoped to fly to Latin America, where 3 countries have offered him shelter, but he was concerned the U.S. would prevent him from eventually reaching his final destination. And President Obama holds an Oval Office meeting today with a bipartisan group of Congress about the administration's surveillance programs. This meeting comes a day after the White House released classified documents relating to those programs. While heavily redacted, they say the NSA programs collect in bulk certain dialing, routing, addressing, and signaling information, but not the content of the calls. Meanwhile, in Las Vegas, while speaking to a cyber conference, NSA Chief General Keith Alexander defended government surveillance programs, saying they do not violate privacy laws. But Alexander was interrupted by hecklers who called him a liar.
No, I'm saying I don't trust you.
You lied to Congress. Why would we believe you're not lying to us right now?
But even as intelligence officials were again defending those programs, another secret NSA document was published by the British newspaper The Guardian. The article describes a program called XKeystroke, which allows NSA analysts to gather large amounts of information for individual internet activity in real time. And today, Ariel Castro faced a judge to learn his sentence for kidnapping and torturing 3 young women and holding them captive for more than a decade. Last week, the former school bus driver pleaded guilty to more than 900 charges. Doing so took the death penalty off the table. New documents reveal that Amanda Berry Michelle Knight, who was in court today, and Gina DeJesus were allowed to keep diaries detailing their decade of captivity. The girls were chained up by their ankles, fed 1 meal a day, and showered only once a week.
Mr. Castro, is there anything that you would like to say with respect to the sentencing or mitigation of penalty?
I would like to apologize.
Well, Castro faces life in prison without parole plus 1,000 years. And in Cuba, 7 people die and more than 40 are in the hospital after drinking industrial alcohol they thought was rum. Cuba's health ministry says instances like this are extremely rare, but not unheard of. That alcohol is commonly used in medical laboratories and in antifreeze. And next up on your Newsmax Now update, George Zimmerman resurfaces in Texas, and he's in more trouble with the law, albeit for a very short while. What happened after he got pulled over by the cops with a gun in his truck? And a Newsmax exclusive with retired 4-star General Michael Hayden on the amount of damage the NSA information leaked by Edward Snowden could potentially cause. That's next.
I love you, son, so it hurts when you say I hate you. I'm your mother. I'm tired of you disrespecting me when you don't get your way. I work hard to make sure you have everything you need. I should be able to ask you to get out of bed in the morning without a fight. So from now on, things are going to be different. I ordered the Total Transformation Program. We're not going to scream and fight anymore. I'm going to tell you what to do in a different way, and you're going to do it. You're not going to call me ugly names anymore, and if you do, you're going to get consequences that'll keep you from calling me ugly names. We're not going to do things your way anymore, son. We're going to do things the Total Transformation way.
Get the Total Transformation free. Just order the program, tell us how it works for you, and you can keep it for free. Call 1-888-577-9520. 1-888-577-9520. Call now. Call 1-888-577-9520. 1-888-577-9520.
Guys, you've heard about Ageless Male, the natural supplement that helps boost testosterone levels within normal, healthy ranges. But now, the best testosterone product is even better. New and improved Ageless Male can help you feel more like you used to in your active life and in your romantic life. Because our upgraded formula has been clinically shown to increase your drive, desire, and performance. That's right, guys. Ageless Male has been clinically shown to boost performance. Cancel your plans this weekend. You're staying in. If you're ready to recapture the drive from your youth, now is the time to try Ageless Male because it's available risk-free. But you must call now. Just call 1-800-460-9790. Be the guy you used to be. Just call 1-800-460-9790. 1-800-460-9790. 1-800-460-9790. 1-800-460-9790.
Attention hip implant patients. Are you in constant pain? Have you received a letter from your doctor about your implant? Have you had or need a revision surgery? Do you have high levels of metal, chromium, or cobalt in your blood? Over 90,000 hip implant devices have been recalled due to defects and failures resulting in revision or replacement surgery. If you have a recalled hip implant, you may be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-460-1530 to see if your implant is affected by the recalls. If you or a loved one has a defective or recalled hip implant, you may be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-460-1530. That's 800-460-1530. Protect your legal rights today. Call 800-460-1530. This is an advertisement, not valid in all states. Paid non-attorney spokesperson. iLawsuit.com is an advertising group that represents lawyers advertising their services and is a free matching service for consumers. It is not a law firm or lawyer referral service.
And welcome back. George Zimmerman was carrying a gun when he had a run-in with police in Texas. Zimmerman, who was acquitted on July 13th for the shooting death of Trayvon Martin, was pulled over Sunday for speeding on a highway outside of Dallas. He told the officer he had a gun in the glove box, but since he had no outstanding warrants, the officer decided to let him go with just a warning for speeding. And as more highly sensitive information comes out in the wake of the Edward Snowden saga, we get some chilling insight from retired four-star General Michael Hayden, a former head of both the CIA and the NSA. During a Newsmax exclusive interview, Hayden says this security breach is one of historic proportions.
This could end up being the most serious hemorrhaging of American secrets in the history of our country.
And to see more of our exclusive interviews and content, stay with Newsmax.com. This has been your Newsmax Now update for August 1st. I'm John Bachman. Now here's the Steve Malzberg Show.